Hello, people of the internet. This is Rayn3Cl0ud, and I'm bringing you some Smite Arena with commentary. I am bad at this without a script, so here we go. I guess I'm gonna have to announce one of two things. I guess one, I am trying to make videos regularly on YouTube, so uh, do come back. I will have more than likely it will be Smite gameplay footage, if not DC, because those are some of the games that allow monetization, um, which means that you can upload without being partnered. Yeah, although you do have to ask permission. Um, to If I don't, I'm sorry. If I don't upload something, I will upload something. It probably won't be substantial. It'll just be like an update or probably like clip of the week. I'm really bad at Smite, although I did win on this one. I actually don't remember the score, um, since I'm recording while um, playback. Anyway, this is gonna be somewhat stream of consciousness because I have nothing really to talk about. I've been racking my brain. I was gonna make a video, um, like my earlier one, top 5 things or worst top 5 worst things, and my last video was top 5 fictional things that made me cry, and this one is just gameplay footage, like the last one was. This this next video that I was gonna make was gonna be top 5 advertisements that does not affect me, basically, like they don't get me to buy anything. My top 5 ineffective ads, I should say. And my brother pointed out that, well, I'm just not the target demographic, which, I like to think that everyone, for ads, everyone is the target demographic because they're trying to sell to everybody, not just to a specific niche. Feminine products, male products aside, which would be hard to put, like shaving creams and razors if they're targeted to males because female razor blades are designed differently. Um, my top ad was gonna be auto ads, especially for like um, local dealers that and they have like a President's Day sale or um, Thanksgiving Day sale, something around the holidays where you get 3.0 APR or whatever, like crap like that, basically shit like that. But I couldn't think of more like cereal ads. Um, they don't get me to buy more than like Cheerio ads don't get me to buy Cheerios in a sense because I don't spend my money on products basically. It's not that I don't, it's just that ads don't influence my spending habits. um, so I guess that just that should have I should have used that as a backbone, but I'm not. I was going to. I do want to make a podcast like thing, and I don't have friends that want to do it, but me and my brother, we usually just like get into these discussions like things that blow my fucking mind about gaming. Usually, like why why people don't care about the single player anymore. And it boggles my fucking mind how it's just all about the multiplayer. And I realize that I'm bitching about people only liking the multiplayer while I'm showing footage of basically a multiplayer game. But then again, this game is strictly for the multiplayer and it doesn't have a single player mode because there isn't one. So it's basically games that have a single player campaign that also have aside from that, a multiplayer mode. I couldn't think of the word, but yes, multiplayer mode. Like the Call of Duties have just gone downhill from since Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops had a good single player campaign. So did Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 1 was excellent. And it was all over the top, Michael Bay style. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's just since 3, it all started going down the hill slowly but surely. Black Ops 2 did not have as great as a campaign as Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 it suffered. They said that they were going to have uh, multiple endings, and in a sense they did, but it didn't feel like it. What else? Hmm. Halo has had a wonderful single player campaign, which is most of these games just don't, and then people just they rate the games based on just the multiplayer. That they'll usually ooh, they usually give the single player either like a passing glance, or some people just don't give a shit about the single player and they just skip it entirely. As soon as they get the disc, they pop it in, boom, straight into the multiplayer. And it boggles my mind that the gaming industry is going to follow that that just that model. And we're seeing it now. MOBA style games are just basically just the multiplayer. Um, what else? Games like I don't know, the Android and iOS games like Flappy Bird or Flappy Bird, Angry Bird. Um, what else? Clash of Heroes, I think that's one of them. Or Guild Wars, Candy Crush Saga. Some of those are that have a built-in multiplayer. Like I know Words with Friends does, and as does Song Pop. I believe that's the name of the game. And some of them just are basically single player, but the single player is just paper thin as in the sense of story. Mario had it didn't have the greatest story ever. It was very simple. You try to save the princess, and that's fine for that time. But like games like Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear, those did have a story, and this is in the NES or earlier. I don't remember exactly what the first Metal Gear premiered on. I think it was the NES. Um, what else? Mega Man X, 16-bit era games, Metroid, Super Metroid. The story was there, and it didn't need multiplayer. Most of the games that did have multiplayer, like what was it, Double Dragon or Final Bout, although don't believe that's the name of the game. Final Fight, something like that. They did have paper thin stories. Most fighters like Street Fighter or King of Fighters, which did have a storyline, and just Mortal Kombat, um, Fatal Fury, uh, The Art of Fighting, they had a proper, although they were multiplayers, they did have a proper storyline, and now we're just going straight to multiplayer, um, because no one gives a shit about the single player anymore. Now it's just now there's people are just gonna bitch exactly about the single player. The single player being tacked on basically like most of the Call of Duties now. They're just if they're not bitching about the multiplayer, they bitch about the single player, and I bitch about the single player. The single player for Ghost was shit. I hated it, and then they had the gall to say that you could you could influence the story, and really you didn't. You really didn't. Boggles my fucking mind. It's going to be the norm from now on. I think it's gonna take basically games like Borderlands 2 to implement both and do it well. Oh, hold on.
Pollen, 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 pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pinus, strobus, picia, quercus, and ulmus, artemisia, gramineae, fraxinus. We can reconstruct past vegetation based on species composition. And I'm gonna research common pollen grains in eastern North America. Pollen, 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 pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pinus, strobus, picia, quercus, and ulmus, artemisia, gramineae, fraxinus. We can see the effects of glaciation, prehistoric populations, and I'm gonna determine migration rates for the tree genus Betula. Pollen, 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 pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pollen analysis. Pinus, strobus, picia, quercus, and ulmus, artemisia, gramineae, fraxinus. That's the whole song. Okay, bye.
Sorry about that, but I had to be done. What else? Yeah. So games like Borderlands, basically. I am coming up on the ending of this game. I got like 4 minutes left, maybe 6, around. Some ton of bullshit for about 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Ah, man, I can't believe I said 2 minutes. Ton of bullshit around. All right, so in conclusion, gaming industry is changing, and yeah, I may be called a fogey old hat, crotchety old man for saying, you know, games used to be better back in my day, but you know, they were enjoyable. I like the games that had story to it. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite series. Metal Gear Solid 1, I liked Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know why people shitted on Metal Gear Solid 2. I think the only reason why people shitted on Metal Gear Solid 2 is because of Raiden. And he wasn't a bad character. Yes, he wasn't Snake. But that's to be expected. And I guess people were just livid that Kojima said, hey, yeah, you know, we'll have Snake in there. And not for long, but he'll be there. And people were expecting a Snake game, and they got a Raiden game. And that's the only reason why Raiden became a joke on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which is arguably one of my favorite video games from that series. There's nothing much I can say about Metal Gear Solid 3. I liked it. I don't know if most people did. In conclusion, stuff happens. So anyway. Alright. All foggy, all hat. I gotta fill time. What do you guys... seriously, like, I wish somebody... I want to have someone to talk to while I do one of these. Maybe like a Game Grumps, but... I don't know if that's gonna happen. And this video is already quite long. It's dang near 16 minutes. So, 17 minutes, I believe. And if I don't have someone to talk to for that time, basically. Alright, so I am playing Smite. Most of the games that I've been playing are Arena and Conquest. My main god is Odin, and I have been streaming on Twitch. Which, if you guys haven't, please do follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, Tumblr. Yeah, those two. I'm not gonna get my Facebook. Just out of privacy. Not gonna give it. But I do usually post when I'm about to go live on Twitch. If you wanna catch me on Twitch, yeah, that'd be great. If not, that's okay. If you wanna play Smite with me sometimes, just add me, Rayn3Cl0ud. Um, what else? I have a Skype, although I don't think I'm gonna give it. Probably, if you follow me on Twitter and or Tumblr, I'll probably post my info there if you want it. If you guys want to. Some of you guys already have it because the only people that watch my videos are basically my friends that I already have on Skype. Although most of my friends that are on Skype don't play Smite. And this is a fantastic game. I'm loving this game. Just balls to the wall fun, and it's just, oh my god, it's one of the best games, best MOBAs that I've played. Um, I'm also playing Dawngate, and that is new. That is in closed beta, um, but it is being published by EA, although not. It's by I think it's by the studio that made Dead Space. So, you guys want to check that out? Do so. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore you. It doesn't sound to me like my boring self. So if you guys liked it, please share, comment, subscribe. Peace out.